Hello my T beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a very exciting video. I am so excited about this palette. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. If you don't know who Norvina is, she is Anastasia's daughter. She has some amazing looks on Instagram. If you are curious, you could head over there and just see some of the amazing colorful looks that she's come up with, because they are definitely goals to live up to. This palette was $42. It has 7 shimmer shades and 7 matte shades. It's the first palette that actually has 7 shimmer and 7 matte shades as well. This palette is definitely got a blue, purple, pink vibe to it. This is the inside of it. I really love Anastasia's palettes. Number one, because her mattes are extremely blendable and just so easy to work with. And number two, her metallic shades are like out of this world. They are one of my favorite formulas for a metallic shimmer shade ever, because they go on so easily. They just have that pop of like, bam, here's this metallic shade on my eye without having to use Fix Plus or anything like that. It's just that good. And I love that the palettes are on the affordable end. This was only $42. Normally palettes range between like $50+. I mean, it is insane. Palettes are so expensive. So I really like that they kept it on the lower end of the price range, but still have it be a high-end palette. So in this video, I'm gonna be testing out some of these eyeshadows on my eyes. This is the look that I came up with, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this palette. I'm just gonna tell you now, I really like this palette a lot, but there is also a lot of fallout, so just be aware of that. Also in this video, there's going to be a giveaway happening. One of you is going to get this second Norvina palette that I ordered. I'm ready to give this away to an awesome subscriber. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below. And this giveaway is going to be open until a week from now, so that is Monday, July 30th at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, when my next video on Monday goes up. If you need a reminder of how to enter the giveaway, I will list it in the description box below. But yeah, I am ready to get into playing with this palette and showing you how I came up with this look. Let me know in your comment how you want me to contact you if you were to win, whether it's an email or through YouTube, however you want me to do it. Once I contact the winner of this giveaway, you will have 48 hours from July 30th, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to respond to me through the preferred method that you said that I should contact you through. And if I don't hear back from you by that 48-hour mark, then I will have to move on to someone else, because I do want to get this out to someone so that you can start using and playing around with it. If you are new here to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And yeah, let's just get into playing around with this palette. I'm ready to open up this palette and actually start playing. Get a little cover there, and then these are the beautiful shades. So excited. I am dying to put this one on my lower lash line, just as everyone else here on YouTube has. Get a brush with this palette as well. Here is a close-up of the shades and the swatches of this palette. So I've already primed my eyes. I've done the rest of my makeup other than my eyeshadow, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Base and set my entire eyelid. Oh, this is a really nice base color. Adds a little bit of coverage. I like the way that looks. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna use this shade right here. It's called Soul, and smudge that on my lower lash line and kind of do a halo eye mixed with the shade either Celestial or Drama. It's these two shades right there. I haven't decided which one I want to do, but I'm first going to put a transition shade into my crease. I'm gonna go in with Incense right there. Start putting this in the crease. This shade has a lot of fallout already. I'm just dipping my brush in there, not too heavily. I think a lot of Anastasia eyeshadow palettes have a lot of fallout. This is a really pretty crease shade. I think that you can use this pretty much with any look that you are going to do. It is a little bit of a darker crease shade than I am used to though, so just keep that in mind. Next, I'm going to go in with Love, and I'm going to also put that in my crease using a different blending brush. It's a really pretty pink shade. Wow, it has a lot of fallout, but it is very pigmented. This shade seems to be very soft. I'm getting a lot of kickback with that shade in particular. Putting this in the same place that I put that first crease shade. And blending them together. These mattes are blending very, very nicely. Similar to her other eyeshadow palette, so I think we're not going to have any issues like she had with the Subculture palette. Dang, I really like this pink shade. Then I'm going to take a flat brush and start working up that shade Soul right there on the outer part of my eye. Like right there. And like I said, I'm going for a halo look. The shade is so pigmented. That's crazy. It is a very different blue though. It's kind of like a periwinkle blue, which you don't normally find in eyeshadow palettes. I also think this is the shade that everyone has been going crazy over. I'm getting a little bit of fallout right here on my face. I'm going to go in with the same brush that I used for that Love shade, that pink, and kind of blend out the edges right here. Wow, that is one pigmented blue. All right, now I'm going to take on my finger this Celestial shade. It's a very bright purple. Start putting that on my like lid right in the middle. I feel very much like a mermaid with this look. I feel a lot of fallout coming onto my face. If you use this palette, I do think you need to do your eyes first instead of doing your face first. We are going to go back into that blue shade just so we don't lose any of that intensity. This does not go with this kimono that I'm wearing. What I'm doing is just blending the edges of those two shades. And I'm going to take that Celestial shade one more time. Make sure we don't lose any of that pigment. This is turning out to look cool. I'm tempted to take this shade right here called Passion on the very end and smudge that underneath my lower lash line. It's a really pretty dark burgundy shade. I do think that there is a lot you can do with this palette because these shades are so interesting. Like, this is really a palette for people who love creating unique looks. I'm going to take a smudger brush, go back in with that Love shade, and just blend out that bottom shade that we just put. I hope I don't look sick with this look. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of mascara and some liner. I do think that this palette is more for people who like creating really colorful, interesting looks. This is not a palette that is going to be for people who like more simple, neutral, toned down looks. I'm going to take this black liner and line my waterline. I feel like this look kind of needs it. Putting some mascara on my lower lash line. I'm going to add a little bit of this shade that I saw in the palette before. This is the shade called Dreamer right there. I'm going to add that to the inner corners of my eye just to brighten up the look a little bit. I feel like we got a little dark. Oh wow, that's really pretty. That's like the perfect inner corner highlight. If I was just doing a normal look, I probably would pick like these two shades to mix with one of the more gold shades in the palette. That would be more of a natural looking look, but I also love the fact that you can just make it so colorful, but also in a very beautiful way. Sometimes color can go too far, but I think that these are very wearable, colorful shades, and to be honest, this is probably the most unique palette that I have in my collection. Just some final thoughts on this palette. I inserted some swatches after I'd finished filming, and oh my gosh, look at these metallic shades. This palette absolutely blew me away. The only thing is, as you can see, I've already gotten the front of my palette dirty. This velvet material is very likely to get dirty, so just be aware of that. But this swatched so good. Like, I I am mind blown. I love all of the matte shades. They're so unique. I love the shimmer shades. Those are probably my favorite parts. I just wanted to wrap up my thoughts real quick on this palette. Yes, go get it. If you have not gotten it already, what are you doing? Please go buy it now. Those are my final thoughts on this palette. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to enter the giveaway down below. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below letting me know how I can contact you if you were to win. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!